Wowee! Finally, the Texas sunshine is out, and as predicted, it was going to get better and better every day. If you watch Bass Live today, it got better.
The AFTCO Bassmaster Elite at Lake Fork is brought to you.
What a facility we are here. Wood County, Sabine River Authority, thank you. On behalf of everybody at Bass, we are so thankful to be the first national event ever at this particular event, and this is Moving Day, the Friday of all our Elite Series events. You got to get inside the top 50 to make it to semifinal Saturday, top 10 fishing championship Sunday. We got all sorts of stuff going on here this weekend. This is the Lake Fork Family Fest, I believe it's called. So we got a lot of entertainment happening this weekend. So I'm glad that you got, this is a pretty good crowd for a Friday. Give yourselves a round of applause. This is a very different tournament, and if you've been watching along Bass Live, Catch, Weigh, and Release was invented for this particular event, the original event of TTBC, Toyota Texas Bass Classic, that happened here so many times in the past. But Lake Fork is a phenomenal fishery. It is a world-class fishery. For one of the busiest fisheries in the world, you compare it to places that get a tenth of the pressure, but the reason that it's so good is because of how well it's managed. That makes it difficult to have a tournament because between 16 and 24 inches obviously is the slot, and those fish have to be released. Thus, catch, weigh, and release. But we will see some fish here. If you have an over, they will drive through in a beautiful Toyota Tundra, and we'll get to see those fish. So a fish over 24 inches, and I will tell you this, we have more overs today than we had yesterday. So that's pretty good news, huh? So we're going to fire through this way, and we're going to find out who our top 50 are tomorrow, Saturday. Everybody coming for Saturday, right? Yeah. This is my partner in crime, Lisa Talmadge. She lifted literally thousands of pounds of bass last week at Toledo Bend. Not doing anything this week, ladies and gentlemen. Literally presses a button. That's all she's doing here. So we can see the next slide. But you will help with the anglers as they bring them in. And Lisa obviously made this event come together. On behalf of, I want to say a special shout out. I need you to make a lot of noise for one group that this event wouldn't run without. We have marshals all year long, and we love every one of those. But without a judge in every boat, we could not run this event. And we have an incredible crop of judges. Tim Cook obviously does a lot to help that happen. But let's hear it for all our judges. They're backstage. Let's hear it for them. I like the air horn. We ready? Are you guys ready? No. Everything's bigger in Texas. Your fish have showed out, and now you guys got to show out. Are you ready? Let's get ready to wham! Our very first angler, an Elite Series, a rookie from Cooperstown, New York. Get loud for Kyle Patrick. Hey.
I got big ones.
What?
Big ones. I'm holding up my fish.
Okay, no, you're not, but you caught him today, 28 pounds and 5 ounces, and we have a brand new leader at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on Lake Fork. A great tournament you're having here, and boy, you rookies, you might be in trouble. You keep, at one point today, we looked at the leaderboard, and 5 out of the top 10 were rookies. Are you concerned that a bunch of these veterans might meet you guys at the monkey bars after school and whoop your butt?
Yeah, I think about it. I mean, the rookies are amazing this year. Truly, I can't say enough. Can't say how hard it is to make it through the opens with all 9, and you know, the guys that did it this year. It's clearly showing that they're prepared to travel. You know, the financial side of things. They've got, you know, everything going for them. So it's pretty cool to see.
Part of it, and it looks like you've made our top 50, so we'll see you tomorrow. Let's bring in a Bassmaster Open winner and Classic qualifier from Florida. Give me a little love for Kobe Krieger. Big day today, 27 pounds, 15 ounces with 41.10. Is it enough for tomorrow?
That's enough to go back to Florida tomorrow, but it'll be a lot easier to drive for sure. You know, I told you yesterday I don't do very good when it gets cold out, and obviously it was cold, and my roommate Hackney told me to put my big boy pants on today and go fishing and not worry about the weather. And today everything worked out great. And, you know, I'm just sort of sad I didn't catch them very good yesterday. That's all.
Well, some rally for points here today, so congrats on that. Our next angler are going to be rolling through in a beautiful Toyota Tundra. Let's get him headed this way. Definitely. Let's, about now. Oh, whenever you're ready, come on. Thank you. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. He's a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. Digging deep in that live. Stop. If we couldn't get you going, now we can't get you stopping. I'm thankful that Jay Willie's got a long wingspan and he can make this step over here. But digging deep, let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute fin freak of nature right there. That a Lake Fork lunker. He can do it. He's got very long legs, right? Please don't fall. This would be awkward. Thank you. That fish, 9 pounds, 5 ounces. Current leader in Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day. 21 pounds even today gives you 44 pounds, 13 ounces. I didn't do the math. What's that? Does it work out? Or do you think you're going to be the right side of the cut? Or?
According to Bass Track so far, I think there's a little bit of fishing left. But, man, that fish saved my day, and I said it yesterday. Can't thank Texas Parks and Wildlife enough for keeping these fisheries intact. And I've caught several 30-pound bags and a few 9-pounders over my 18-year career, and every single one of them has been here in the state of Texas. So, yeah, it's a special place for me, and maybe we'll get to go out there tomorrow and swing on a couple more. I struggled today, man. If it wasn't been for that one, I'd have definitely missed the cut for sure. But, you know, it's these guys, you talk about swinging one time for one big one, but these guys are catching 5 of them. This is a phenomenal place, phenomenal people, and hopefully I'll get to go one more day.
You're a phenomenal angler. Hope to see you part of our top 50. Our next angler at Classic Qualifier from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Get loud for Derek Hudnall. 19 pounds, 3 ounces today gives you 48 pounds and 8 ounces, so a little tougher day today, but hopefully yesterday's weight's going to keep you in this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going out there tomorrow. Man, this place has just got them. I mean, I caught a 9-pounder each day that was severely short of 24, and I'm like, my goodness, I have to catch like an 11 or 12 just to get it to measure. I'd love to show you guys a fish up here. But this place is just incredible, you know, and I've said it before, Texas should be the poster child of conservation and taking care of their fisheries, because everywhere you go in Texas, they've got them. I mean, they're healthy. They have plenty to eat. Your restocking program, you guys should be the poster child across the country for conservation. I absolutely love Texas, so see you guys tomorrow.
Go get rigged. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. All the way from Japan, a 2-time Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster Open winner. Let me hear it for Kenta Kimura. 19 pounds, 10 ounces, gives you 40 pounds and 6 ounces. Is it enough to go tomorrow, Kenta?
I don't think so. I'm sure not. But I found a 5-pounder on the bed in the last 10 minutes, and she bedded once, but I just ran out of time. I'm pretty sure that fish could be, you know, the $10,000 fish. So, but that's where it is. I mean, I figured them up moving up today, and I figured them up about that too late. So, yeah, if you don't change it up and quick enough, somebody else is going to be catching them on this deal. So, yeah, I just didn't fish right.
You're usually pretty quick, and we talked about it yesterday. You had 6 Red Bulls he drank yesterday while competing. How many today, Kenta?
Probably only 5. That's why I dropped the weight.
Oh, yeah, one Red Bull short.
Yeah, that's what it was.
All right, well, hopefully we either get you a Red Bull or a Red Bull sponsorship by the time this season's done. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, holds the all-time record for the biggest single-day smallmouth weight from the West Coast, Bryant Smith. 30 pounds and 2 ounces today, so a much better day. Gives you 43 pounds and 3 ounces. No matter what way this shakes out, man, you did your job today.
Yeah, it felt good to actually catch him, man. I've been struggling so much this year and just can't get comfortable, but just stuck a jerkbait rod in my hand today and just tried to throw it as many blobs on my active target too as I could, and got 3 big ones to bite in about 15 minutes. It was wild. I was shaking, but hopefully we can make the cut, but I think we're going to come up a little short, but we got the Bassmaster Classic next, so dreams come true.
Looking forward to seeing you there. You got some valuable Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. His 2nd season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Gonzales, Louisiana, Logan Latuso. Today, 13 pounds, 12 ounces gives you 29.2, and unfortunately qualifies you to be part of this incredible party all weekend long, just not out on the Lake Fork.
Oh, yeah, Lake Fork's great. I'd like to come back. They got a bunch of big fish. Crowd's great. Want a little redemption on it.
Well, always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you at the next one. I know you're going to get loud, Texas, a 3-time Elite Series winner, a 3-time TTBC champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. Keith Combs, 17 pounds, 14 ounces today, gives you 49 pounds, 2 ounces. So a tougher day today, but the good news is looks like you're going to get another shot tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, was survive the day. You know, I said on stage yesterday, I caught that big bag, but it wasn't easy. There was a few, you know, the fish they're moving up, but that front had really just left remnants of what was there. This evening they started coming back. I caught a 7-pounder, you know, on a place that I'd already fished. So tomorrow and the next day it's gonna happen. Like it was starting to do that in practice, but I think today was tough. We'll make it to tomorrow. Lake Fork's gonna show out. You can catch 40 pounds here and get back in it.
I've seen you do it. Let's hear it for him as he leaves the stage. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Tennessee. Get loud for Jacob Feltz. 55 pounds, 10 ounces total. A big day today. 29 pounds, 9 ounces. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. How fun is Lake Fork?
Golly, man, this place is absolutely unbelievable, man. You know, I'm not getting a bunch of bites, but when you get one, it is a great big one. I can't get over how great this place is. You know, man, after the off season I had, it feels good to get off to a good start this year, and you know, had a good day today. Left a couple swimming. I would have had a bigger bag, but you know, gonna go out there tomorrow, see if we can't catch a 30 bag tomorrow and get up into the top 10 and fish Sunday.
Love to see that happen for you. He's a 6-time Bassmaster winner, former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney.
I don't have to wipe my hands. I don't have any wet on my hands.
22 pounds, 4 ounces today gives you 45.6. Is it going to be enough to go tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll squeak in there. I've been on probably the wrong program this week, but I've caught a lot of fish. It's been fun. I've stayed shallow the whole time, just daubing a bug around with that big rod. I just can't, you know, it's a character flaw. I just cannot do that. You know what I mean? So tomorrow maybe I'll do something different. I don't know. Weather's going to be good. A lot of these fish are going to come back and try to spawn again. There were a lot of bedding fish when we first got here. This morning when I got there, it was like 55 degrees, and it's slow process. This afternoon, it seemed like a few new ones came up, but it's fun. It's a great place. It has been incredible, the weights yesterday. You know, I was speechless yesterday. I don't know what to say. I mean, when they're catching them like that, and I know how they're catching them, but it's crazy, you know, how many big fish live in this lake, and it's always good to be in Texas in the spring.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. A 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Porosnik. 24 pounds and 10 ounces today gives him a total of 48.11. And looks like you're going fishing on semifinal Saturday.
Yeah, you know, some good things are happening. And you know, the thing is, if this little cold front wouldn't have came in, we still would have caught them, you know, just as good as any. They've just been fishing a little bit different than, you know, a lot of guys are fishing right now. But, you know, this afternoon I had 1 4-pounder in the pocket. I went back in there, and there's 10 more laying around. So good things are happening. And, you know, I like to sight fish and fish really shallow. And this lake has got giants, so you never know. Like this morning, I told the guy I was with, my marshal this morning, I said, you never know when, you know, you're going to catch a 9 or 10 pounder. I swear it was my very next flip. I caught out 8.15. So, you know, it's just one of those deals. And when you put yourself around those kind of fish and everything, but hats off to MillerTech batteries. If any of you guys have never tried MillerTech batteries, I have stood on mine on the Lowrance trolling motor since daylight this morning, and I promise you they still got 90% of juice left. So if you haven't tried them, try them out. We'll see them tomorrow. We're going to go get them charged up.
Go get them. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Next up, our angler is rolling through a Toyota Tundra, and you know how that deal works. He's a former Bass Nation national champion. All the way from Hawaii, say aloha to Matty Wong. Boom, shakalaka, giant fish. A giant bass for Matty Wong, and what a kickoff to the 2024 Bassmaster Elite Series this angler is having. Had to have a big performance to finish off 2023 to just get here. You need the fish. Gonna hold it up one more time. Let's hear it. Today, 30 pounds and 8 ounces, giving him 63 pounds and 10 ounces. And Matty Wong is leading the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite at Lake Fork. And dude, it was a lot of fun watching you today.
Thanks, man. I had a ton of fun. That's my biggest bass.
A good time to catch it.
Right? I'm like, I was tripping out. I'm like, I just caught my PB during an elite event. That's freaking awesome. I did end up dumping one about the same size and lost another good one. But you know what? I just kept the train right in my head and just stayed with the positive and just kind of put all that negativity behind me and just kept fishing. Was able to call out my last one and got me to my dirty 30 2 days in a row.
Dirty 30 is fun, huh?
Oh, I like the dirty 30.
Everyone does.
I actually, it was my birthday this past week during practice, so it's just kind of fitting, you know? So, yeah, I'm super, super pumped. It's amazing to come out to a place where this state really, really cherishes and takes care of the fishery. And that means so much as a passionate angler myself. So give yourselves a round of applause for just being Texas and being awesome. Because I love this place, and this fishery just really fits my style. So hopefully we can just go out. I mean, we know we're going out tomorrow, and hopefully we can put ourselves together another good day of fishing. But either way, mahalo, guys. Appreciate it a lot.
Much mahalo. See you tomorrow. He's a former Forest Wood Cup champion, a Bassmaster Open winner from Alabama, Justin Atkins. 29 pounds and 2 ounces today with 61.13. Justin Atkins moves into second place. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this, even if you guys were just here fun fishing, this would be a great trip. But to do this with a title on the line, how much fun are you having out there?
Oh, yeah, no, this place is awesome. I've had a good time every time I've been here but one. That we're not going to talk about that one time. It's still kind of a thorn, but it's been awesome. I love the springtime in Texas. These fish act like they're supposed to. I'm getting to catch them the way I like to. And if they move on up, that's fine too. We'll get after them up there. So I don't know. It's been a really good time. Second day always stresses me out. I was a little anxious this morning and finally got a little weight and was able to settle in. I started fishing some new areas, and there's a lot of big ones out there swimming around. So I don't know. I'd like to catch about 35 tomorrow.
I'd love to see it. Go make it happen and get inside our top 10 for Championship Sunday. A 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster Open winner from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, Bob Downey. Tough day today, 8 pounds, 4 ounces, and gives you 28 pounds, 10 ounces. Unfortunately, going to miss the cut this time around, but nothing to make you more distracted than an awesome party that we're getting ready to have this weekend.
Yeah, this venue is pretty incredible. It's honestly one of the best ones I've been to across country. Kudos to you guys for putting this in and putting us out here on a phenomenal fishery. I really struggled today. This lake's kind of been my nemesis. This is my 4th time being here, and I've only had one good event. So days like this, tournaments like this is really important for me to zoom out and just be really appreciative of even being here and super grateful to have the opportunity. It's still a dream come true for when I was a little kid, it was something I always wanted to do. So got to get the train back on the tracks. Looking forward to getting to Grand Lake for the Classic. Really excited for that one. The Super Bowl bass fishing. Got to get got mentally prepared for it and get back to catching them. Thanks, guys.
Look forward to seeing you there. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey, GDP, Greg DePalma. Tough day today, 9 pounds, 3 ounces. Going to finish this event with 35 pounds, 12 ounces. And I know that's frustrating, but, man, what a phenomenal fishery.
It is. Dave, I think I need a hug after this one. You know, Texas, the last 2 events kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. I really, really enjoy this fishery. It's world-class. It is, obviously the biggest bass in the country, I think, live in this lake, period. But besides that, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's just one of them days, you know.
I'll give you a hug. Probably not the hug you were hoping for, but that's all I got.
I'll take it right now. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you in the next one. A two-time Elite Series winner, both of them in his rookie season. He is the reigning Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Arkansas, the Cowboy, Joey Cifuentes. Joey Cifuentes, today 23 pounds, 2 ounces. Well, yesterday, a much tougher day, 30 pounds, 13 ounces. You told me this morning you shaved off the mustache because that was the problem yesterday. And clearly today a better day, so I guess clean shaven for the Classic.
Razor blade. First time ever use a razor blade. I'm about to get it nice and smooth. But yeah, you know, the first day was tough. Today a little better, but man, this place is awesome. I love Texas. I got to give a big shout out to Doug and Kathy Hill. There they are. We're staying at Land's End there on the golf course, and they're awesome. I love you guys. Thanks for letting us stay with you. But I love all you guys at Texas. Cannot wait to come back here, just hopefully with a little better finish.
Can't wait to see you at the Bassmaster Classic. Safe travels. A two-time Classic qualifier from Georgia, Mark Frazier. 27 pounds, 8 ounces today. Going to give you 38 pounds and 8 ounces. Is that enough of a rally to get inside the cut?
No, it's not going to make it. But, yeah, I'm a day late. I didn't pick up the right equipment yesterday. You know, I burned the bank. Didn't get me but 3 yesterday, but went dobbing around with my Lowrance active target today and put a big bag in the boat. So, you know, it was a tough week. Like I said, I didn't adjust very quick. So finishing with a 27.5-pound bag, man, that's my PB bag. Last time I broke it was 2 years ago here. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to go home with a good note. So looking forward to coming back. Y'all always put a big crowd out, and yeah.
Always great to have you here. Earn some valuable Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. A two-time Bassmaster winner, 6-time Classic qualifier from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. 17.9 today gives you a total of 36 pounds, 9 ounces, which would make the cut on any other fishery pretty much in the country. But this is not any other fishery.
Yeah, this place is incredible. I mean, we might as well just go ahead and put it on the schedule again for next year, and because I really like to, you know, get some redemption. And I'm not brought an over in yet here. I mean, they live here, and I mean, so I really, you know, I'm really looking forward to that shot again, hopefully next year.
I hope we come back here every single year. An Elite Series rookie, I need to get real loud from the only angler ever to qualify. From Maine, get loud for Tyler Williams. Back-to-back 30 sacks. Today, 30 pounds, 9 ounces, giving him a total of 60 pounds, 13 ounces. And Tyler Williams is sitting in 3rd place. How fun is this body of water?
Dude, I'm having so much fun out here, just catching fish the way I like to. I got no boats around me. I'm just playing around. And you catch 6s, 7s, just big fish everywhere. But then you come in and you're not leading the tournament or even close. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Back-to-back 30 bags. Is there anything you can do to increase on that tomorrow, or is it just hoping for the right bites?
Just hoping for the right bites and land whatever I get. So.
This rookie class is awesome. 5 of you were in the top 10 during today's tournament. Let's see how it all shakes out. He's a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year and Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Cook. 21 pounds, 3 ounces today. Anglers whether this thing's soaked or it's a nervous thing. I mean, you got to wipe your hands. But good news is you're not out of this tournament, I don't think, with 46.15. Is it enough to go tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we're going to go tomorrow, and thank God, because I mean, the sun's out. It's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow. They can go scope their hearts out all they want, but that ain't how I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit the bank, and I'm going to go catch them off of them shiny spots, how I love to do it. And but what an awesome tournament to have as the AFTCO tournament. I have worn every different type of AFTCO clothes this week, from a samurai hoodie shirt to a giant, you know, as warm as you can get, thermals on, all that stuff. But tomorrow we get to wear shorts, and I'm getting ready to just put the trolling motor on 100 and find 5 of the biggest bass I can find, because it's going to take about a 50-pound bag to jump in the top 10.
I want to see it happen for you. Go get him. His 2nd season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Oklahoma. Let's hear it for John Sokup. 24 pounds and 9 ounces today. Gives him 36 pounds, 5 ounces. We'll see how it all shakes out, but man, regardless, earned yourself some valuable Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points.
Yeah, I was sitting in like 92nd yesterday, and that's the only thing I thought. I was trying to get 32 today. Just never came across that opportunity, but 24 and a half pounds is anywhere you're going is going to be fun. So I had a good day on the water. I was relaxed, finally got relaxed after all the chaos in practice. So I just need to learn how to put all that stuff behind me and have a good day one and keep those points, man. I want to be in this top 50. Top 40. Yeah, I want to be in the top 40 at the end of the season. So.
Love to get you in the Classic. Good rally today. Had a big day yesterday from Wisconsin. Give me a little love for Kyle Norsetter. Little tougher day today, 16-11, but due to yesterday's incredible day, gives you 52 pounds, 3 ounces, and you're inside the top 10 currently, so get another shot at him, and man, anything can happen on this body of water.
Yes, it can. Yesterday proved that. I'm still around the big fish. They just were not active. You know how I told you everything went right? Well, I hit about every stump, got hung up on about every stump, had to get lures out. Everything went wrong, but we managed to catch that 613 on the last cast. So I think it's going to hold us tight, and we'll be able to fish tomorrow. We'll have beautiful skies, so things can change, and they're coming.
Look out. I'm looking forward to watching it go down. A 2-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, KJ Queen. 24 pounds an ounce today gives you 47 pounds even, and that should be good enough to get you into the weekend.
Yeah, hopefully so, man. Dude, I'm telling you, my foot's cramped up right now, and I can't even hardly stand here.
Uncomfortable time to have a foot cramp.
Dude, you ain't kidding. I got to go drink some water. I didn't hydrate enough, but hopefully we make it in there. Them boys are still fishing, but you never know what might happen. But, dude, today I lost 3 absolute giants, and I had 3 3-pounders in the bag. So hopefully if we put all 5 in the boat tomorrow, we'll have a big bag.
I'm looking forward to watching it happen for you. Texas, get loud for one of your very own, a 2-time Classic qualifier, Brad Watley. Nine pounds, 10 ounces today, so a tougher day today gives you 31.10, and don't think it's enough to go tomorrow, unfortunately.
You don't think that's going to make it?
Well, I'd love you to be here, but I just think that these guys may ruin it for you.
I think they caught them pretty good then? Usually do. Okay. No, it was tough for me today. I mean, I really don't have any excuses. I tried running some new stuff. I knew what I caught yesterday. I pretty much caught everything that was there. And I tried running some new stuff, trying to do some different stuff, but it just didn't work out. But, I mean, that's, as the saying goes, I got forked. I mean, that's Lake Fork for you. It happens, you know. It's, you know, this lake really and truly, even though it's got giant, I mean, it's an incredible fishery, and it's got, you know, giant fish in it. But it's just one of those lakes that a lot of times it's a 7 to 10 bite kind of day, you know, lake, and I just didn't get those 7 to 10 bites today.
Tough one for you, but a lot of great events ahead this season. He's a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, the back-to-back Classic champion from Coleman, Alabama, Jordan Lee. 32 pounds, 14 ounces, giving him a total of 54 pounds and 3 ounces. And Jordan Lee's inside the top 10 again, looking to make top back-to-back 10 cuts in your return to the Elite Series. So, not bad.
Not bad at all. I'll take it. Hey, that was a special morning. You know, I had those by about 9:30 this morning, and God, it was awesome. That was just so much fun. And this lake is tricky. You know, you definitely have to be right now. I was coming in this tournament. I was seeing fish on beds, 4 and 5 pounders, some even bigger ones. And that's what I did yesterday. It wasn't good enough. Today, I said, man, I got to do something different. And went to a totally new area of the lake, totally doing something different, throwing a Berkeley stunner, and landed on them this morning. There wasn't any boats around, and it was a lot of fun. So excited about today, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. But, yeah, I appreciate y'all coming out.
Awesome to have you back here. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. A 6-time Classic qualifier, 3-time Bassmaster winner from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. 16-14 today, 44 pounds, 5 ounces your total. Is it enough to go back out again tomorrow?
It's going to be close. We still got some fishing time going on, and so I hope so, Dave. I tell you, had something really unique happen today. Hooked a big one on a spinnerbait and bring it to the boat. I'm being real careful with it. Of course, a jerkbait gets in my leg while I'm doing that. All those gamakatsu hooks, damn cooks, they get into your feet. Reach down, and the gamakatsu hook on my spinnerbait hits my wrap and hangs, and the 5-pounder gets off. So I've never had that happen. Things go crazy in tournaments, but I caught 3 today that when I set the hook, the gamakatsu just barely pegged them. It didn't even penetrate, and I got them in the boat. So gamakatsu's the word of the day, Dave.
There you go. Well, glad to have you back here safe. A lot of hype around this rookie. He's a Bassmaster Open winner, a classic qualifier from Texas. Get loud for Ben Milliken. A lot of people on social media worried about Ben today because it looked like for a little while your Bass Track was not updating, but I'm happy to let you know today, 25 pounds, 4 ounces, giving him 58 pounds and an ounce. In his very first Elite Series event, he finished 5th last week. Well, guess what? Back in 5th place again here on Lake Fork. And, man, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch you battle it out again this weekend.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be out here this weekend. Today was terrifying. Missed giant fish, lost them in my hand at the boat, and I didn't have hardly anything until the last hour. Got 2 really clutch bites there at the end, and all my stuff's burned up. I'm just going fishing tomorrow. Hopefully get one of those big 35, 40-pound bags.
So that drama that we saw unfolding, that was legit. It took right till the very end.
It was legit, man. I had, 1 fish at 11 this morning, and then I had 21 pounds here at the very end, and I caught a 514 my last cast, and that's awesome. This place you can get right in a hurry.
Love having you on the Elite Series. Look forward to seeing you in semifinals Saturday. Our next angler rolling through in a Toyota Tundra. He is the very first Canadian to ever win an FLW Tour event. The very first Canadian to ever win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. From Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnston. Chris Johnston digging deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Let's hear it, Lake Fork. That fish, 8 pounds and 9 ounces. Had 35 pounds and 11 ounces today, giving him a grand total of 55 pounds and 12 ounces. And Ranger Mercury Pro Chris Johnston going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. And if you keep catching him like that, you're going to be hanging out with us on Championship Sunday. How fun is Lake Fork?
It's an incredible fishery. I'm going to have gray hairs by the end of this weekend, though. Yesterday, I didn't really go my way. I have to give a big shout out to Mercury for getting me back on the water, hit a stump. And today, I got mad at him, went fishing, but didn't start out great. And I lost some of them, and I weighed in a 3-pounder today, and I think I lost 4 that were anywhere from 6 to 9 pounds. So they're out there. This place is incredible. Like I said, it's not a place you're going to go get a ton of bites right now, but the ones that are eating are big ones. And today I stayed away from the bank. I was so tempted. I had 3 big ones at noon. I'm like, I know I can go get some 4-pounders on the bank, but you're not going to weigh 40 going to the bank right now. So I stuck it out. I got 1 more, and maybe tomorrow I'll get 5 of those giants.
Looking forward to watching it go down. He's a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, 2-time Bassmaster winner from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 24-12 today gives you 49-4. You're in 10th place currently. That should be enough to go tomorrow, right, Seth?
Yeah, just barely, though. It's going to be a wild tournament. There's going to be a bunch of people that could break 100 pounds in this tournament that aren't even going to get the chance to go fishing on Sunday.
That is ridiculous. Like, looking, you're worried about making the cut, and he is literally just a few ounces off a pace to hit 100 pounds. Is Lake Fork the greatest lake in the world?
It might be. It's one of my favorite lakes. That slot limit just does wonders to this lake. I'd hate to fish like a regular tournament here, but weighing them in a boat, it's insane. Like there's so many 3 to 10 pounders in here. It's unreal.
It's awesome to have you here. Make it into Sunday. We'd love to see that happen. Texas, let's get loud for one of your very own. From Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. 16 pounds, 5 ounces today gives you 33 pounds, 12 ounces. And unfortunately not going to be fishing this weekend.
No, I had both of these last 2 tournaments on, asterisks on them. This is kind of my deal. And I don't know. It's the roughest start I've had in starting a season, but you know what I can hear? I can hear that Rocky music starting. Nothing like an epic comeback.
I'd love to see it happen for you. A lot of great events ahead. A former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Panama City Beach, Florida, Drew Benton. 23 pounds, 5 ounces today gives you 44 pounds and 4 ounces in 19th place currently. I know you want to fish this weekend. The way the conditions are setting up, they are setting up perfectly for how you like to fish. Are you going to get that opportunity?
It's going to be really close. It'll be by the skin of my teeth if I get to go. But, you know, this afternoon, the sun come out and a lot of new ones came up. And, you know, that's what I love to do. And that's what I thought I was going to get to do this week. And this weather just didn't allow that. I thought that they would stay. And I put all my eggs in that basket. And sometimes you got to have a backup, and I just didn't. So hopefully I get a chance to go tomorrow. We get this pretty weather, and maybe we can find some five really, really big ones and make a jump, because it's going to take like 35 to 40 pounds. So we'll see what happens.
Try fire through this way and quick and get you an answer. A 2-time Bassmaster winner from Wisconsin, Caleb Kufal. 16 pounds, 14 ounces today gives you a total of 24.11, and unfortunately, not going to be fishing this weekend, Caleb.
Yeah, unfortunately not. I had a fun time out here. Lake Fork, always one of the best fisheries we come to. You know, this is my 4th time, I think, here, and I had 2 really good tournaments, 2 really bad ones. So, you know, I'm looking forward to coming back, though. We'll see what happens next time, hopefully.
Let's hope we're back here next year. I'd love to come here every single year. Next up from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister Edward Loughran III. 12 pounds, 2 ounces today gives you a total of 18.1. And unfortunately, you qualify to be part of this party, just not the party out on Lake Fork.
No, I wish I was out there tomorrow, but I will not be. You know, it was I had a decent practice, but just couldn't make it happen yesterday and today. But Louisiana and Texas were not kind to me this year, but I'll catch them in the next few.
Look forward to seeing you at the next one. Hot off a top 10 last week. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier, former Bass Nation national champion from Wisconsin, Pat Schlopper. 11 pounds even gives you 34 pounds and 13 ounces, unfortunately outside of the cut. But, man, take two events here, one in Louisiana and one Texas. Last week was a great one. So lots to build on going into the Bassmaster Classic.
Yeah, today was tough on me. You know, yesterday I caught plenty of fish, and honestly, everything went right other than, you know, I didn't have as good a bag as I thought. Today I couldn't do anything right. I only had 3 bites all day, got them all on the boat, and just my timing was off. I'd pull up, and Jordan Lee would be catching one on an area I wanted to be. And it kind of went like that all day long. So that's the thing with this sport. It's humbling, and I got humbled today.
Tough one, but hey, it was a good week for me. I don't know if you know this, and I meant to bring it up here, but I didn't get. Your parents gave me a Pat Schlopper bobblehead.
Yeah, that's interesting. You could put it on your collection, I guess, or maybe after this tournament performance, just throw it in the garbage.
No, never. We'll see you at the next one. A former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, 2-time FLW Tour winner from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. 16 pounds, 8 ounces today, going to give you a total of 35.13, and don't know if that's going to be enough.
No, that's not going to be enough on Lake Fork. I mean, this place is fishing phenomenal. What a lake, man. This place is just unbelievable. What a facility we have here. This is just as phenomenal. The crowd's good. Looking forward to a big weekend. It's going to be fun here, but these guys are blasting them. I give it hats off to them, man. It's hard to get bites just out there if you're not on the right thing. You see, they're like a hero or zero type deal. So hats off to them. They figured it out this week. The lake's really showing out. Got a ton of big ones in it. Thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks to all the sponsors. We couldn't be here without you. Appreciate it.
Always great to share the stage with you. From Old Forge, PA, get loud for Jonathan Kelly. 25 pounds and 5 ounces, giving him 50 pounds and 15 ounces. You're fishing tomorrow, but it is absolutely ridiculous the amount of anglers that are on pace to join the Century Club. How do you feel about that?
This is insane. I have an opportunity to potentially get there, but I'm going to at least have to have 30 tomorrow, maybe even more, to even get to fish the final day. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to come across this stage with one of those big ones. I had one today that was 9.4, and I didn't get to bring it in. It was 23 inches. I caught one yesterday that was 6 pounds and 8 pounds that were longer. This fish was insane. It was huge. Biggest one I ever caught. So it's my new PB. And crazy day landing that fish. But I'm kind of glad that I did get to throw it back in because she was spewing eggs all over. So now she can go back, do her thing, and continue on. So hopefully we can go back tomorrow and catch her.
Awesome. Great tournament so far. He's the back-to-back Bass Nation National Champion from Alabama, Will Davis Jr. 27 pounds and an ounce today, giving him 56.10. You're fishing tomorrow, currently in 6th place, and won an Elite Series event in your rookie season. Why not go win another one here this week?
I don't know. I got to catch them better. I mean, this you've heard it time and time again. This place is phenomenal, and it is. You know, I've been catching them here and there and doing this and doing that, and you know, I ain't really settled in on just one deal yet. But they're coming. Some of them are already there, so. You know, I'm just going to put big bite baits in my hand tomorrow and hope I can get it done.
We'll make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Takeoff from Alabama. Get loud for Joseph Webster. 4 pounds, 2 ounces today. Going to finish with 22 pounds, 14 ounces. I know you hate missing the cut, but everybody hates not being able to fish out here another day.
Well, it was kind of, I put myself in this situation. I had a great big one found about midday yesterday, and I sat on it for 2.5 hours this morning. And I think it was well over 10 pounds, and I just couldn't make her do what I needed her to do. And I kind of got behind then, and everywhere I went, there was boats everywhere, and I didn't want to get right in the middle of them. And, you know, we'll just lick our wounds a little bit and go on to the next one. And I'm just glad it's early in the year.
Always great to have you here. Love sharing the stage with you. He's a former motocross racer, a 4-time Classic qualifier from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. 15 pounds, 15 ounces, so a tougher day today, but yesterday's weight's going to keep you in at 46.10 and another shot to rally tomorrow.
Absolutely. You know, these things threw me a curveball. I thought I was really onto something yesterday, and I really feel like the fish stopped sliding on me. Sliding, I mean, like starting to pull up, and I'm catching them in transition, I feel like, but you know, I feel like those females just slowed up. But hopefully this sun today, I'm going to rig up some Abu Garcia rods tonight and hopefully keep them bent tomorrow, and 30 pounds or nothing.
Go get the dirty 30. I'll see you back here tomorrow. He's an Elite Series champion and a Classic qualifier from Springville, Alabama, the little ball of hate, Wes Logan. 16 pounds, 5 ounces, so a tougher day today with 41.10 in 25th right now, and we'll have to see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, we ain't going to make it. But, I mean, I caught, you know, 41 pounds on the bank, you know, fishing the way I like to do. And I don't know. I'm a little ticked off, but I'm not going to say why. I think everybody knows why. Because, like, man, that's just how I fish. I can't go out there and just put my head down and just not look up. Like, that's not how I got taught how to fish. That's not what my Bassmaster magazine said. I don't know. It's a weird deal. Like, there's some really great fishermen that are really good with it, but I feel like it can make an average guy look like he's a hero, and when you really don't have to put any, you know, thinking into it, really. But I don't know. I'm not going to get on that soapbox. We didn't catch them good enough. That's basically what it is, and shout out to the guys that did. We'll see y'all at the next one.
Always great to have you here. He is your reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. And, man, what a performance today. 33 pounds and 2 ounces, giving him 54 pounds and an ounce. You move all the way up to 10th place. And, man, that is a great day of bass fishing.
Yeah, you know, without a doubt, the last 3 competition days of the year so far, I've just made a lot of mental mistakes and got rushed. And today was kind of the first day that I settled in. And, obviously, this is a really good lake to do that on because we caught 33 pounds. So nothing like a giant bag like that to get the year back on track.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. A former Bass Nation National Champion, a 3-time Classic qualifier from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. 18 pounds, 3 ounces gives you a total of 40 pounds, 15 ounces, and unfortunately outside the projected cut this time around.
Yeah, man, no other excuse. I lost some opportunities today, and you can't do that on this lake. These guys are absolutely cracking them. I missed that deal. I just didn't break down enough of the lake, and hey, you know, is what it is. It's bass fishing. Shout out to everybody that's coming out. Crowd looks good. We're gonna go drink some cold beer and get that express. I knew that'd get them fired up. You guys need to check out an Express. It's a great boat for Lake Fork, all the timber and everything. Fishing shallow, deep. It does great. So, yeah, see y'all the next one.
He's a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a 6-time Bassmaster winner from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Polinick. 24 pounds and 4 ounces today gives him 50 pounds and 6 ounces. And as ridiculous as it sounds, that puts you in 13th place at this point in the weigh-in. We may set a record for century belts here this week because a bunch of you are on pace for it.
We were talking about that backstage, and it was funny. We were scrolling through Bass Track saying, okay, who's the last guy on pace to break a century belt for 4 days? And it was me. In 28th place, I was the last guy on pace right now to break a century belt. There's going to be guys that probably are on pace that don't make the 10 cut. I mean, I was thinking somebody could, after yesterday, potentially like break 100 and then still not make the 10 cut, break 100 in 3 days. I'm curious to see how it shakes out. I saw a lot of big ones swimming to me today. So I'm glad that I'm going to fish again tomorrow, and hopefully that south wind just keeps blowing warm weather in and keeps blowing the fish in.
Well, even happier is your whole crew. Cut ice cream tonight. Yeah. First time this season. From Connecticut, looking to make back-to-back top 10s. Get loud for Alex Wetherell. Had a top 10 last week at Toledo Bend. Today, 18 pounds, 7 ounces, and unfortunately outside of the cut. But, hey, 2 events into the season, and you can't be upset with the way the last one went.
No, I was really happy with how the first one went and start the season that way. But came into this one trying to do something similar, and some people in the crowd will understand this. When you're practicing, sometimes you'll catch some fish, and they'll give you that false read. And I caught some big fish out deep, and unfortunately, that bite went away for me, and so I found myself scrambling and ended up in the result we did. But I'm going to take it. I'm going to try to learn from it and see what I can do differently from this event and see if we can have a fantastic rest of the season.
Little time off, but we'll see you at the next one. He's a 10-time Classic qualifier, former TTBC champion from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Herron. 18-11 today gives you 40 pounds and 4 ounces. You're in 30th place currently, and a 20-pound average on this body of water. I mean, it's great anywhere else in the country, but here, unfortunately, just not enough.
No, 4-pound average here ain't gonna get it. You see all the holes in me? I went to a gunfight with a pocket knife.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you all season long. A 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. 9 pounds even today gives you 28 pounds total, but wow.
I don't know how many more of these I got in me. So.
Well, no, I think you got a lot more in you. This one a tough one.
You might die before me. I don't know. I just want.
I'm hoping not.
I just want to make sure I got a picture of us before we go.
Wow. If I die tonight, you'll feel bad about that.
Yeah, a little bit. I'll probably lose a little sleep over that. Yeah, but Great Lake. I got no excuses. I stayed too long on a school of fish this morning till about midday or 1 o'clock and just couldn't make them bite. And abandoned that, went and caught a 9-pounder. Wish I'd been doing that all day, but that's just how it goes.
Tough one.
Yep.
We'll see it. Let's hope the rest of this is less awkward. Our next angler from Payson, Arizona, an 8-time Classic qualifier. Let's hear it for the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. Tough tournament. 5 pounds, 8 ounces today gives you a total of 12 pounds even. And, I mean, this one's tough, but a lot of great events ahead.
Yeah, I hope so. This is a great lake. It's got a lot of big fish. It's crazy the weights, but I'm got something kind of funky going on right now. I don't just didn't catch them, but can't explain it. But I'm thankful to be here. We got nice weather today. I'm not freezing cold, so I want to thank my sponsors, and I will say my friends at Copper State Tackle still have some of that sock it to you shad.
All right, we'll check it out. Let's hear it for him. He is a 3-time Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. Steve, it's got all awkward, but I'm counting on you to put the wheels back on the bus here. 11-13 today gives you 32 pounds, 4 ounces. Tell me something good.
Not much to say. I looked at the weights yesterday. The smallest limit yesterday was 13 pounds with a limit. Today, I've got a limit that weighs 11-13. That would probably win an event on my home lake of Lake Martin, and it is the smallest limit here. This lake is absolutely incredible right now, and it's just full of those, 5 to 7 pound fish. I think I'm snake bit. I can't land one. It's been a rough tournament, but this place is incredible.
You're an incredible angler. We look forward to seeing you all season long. He's an 8-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fayetteville, Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. Brandon Lester, 13 pounds, 7 ounces, gives you a total of 41 pounds, 5 ounces. Is it enough?
No, there's no way it's going to be enough. The weights would really have to go down. You know, that's pretty much what you call a train wreck. But I got sucked in yesterday, man. I caught almost 28 pounds winding a 3/4 ounce spinnerbait up on the bank. We had really good conditions for it yesterday. We had that wind, and today, you know, we didn't have that wind, and they just didn't bite it good. So it is what it is. Still a fun week, man. What an incredible lake. I mean, I hope we come back every year. This place is really awesome. But thank y'all for coming. We'll see you next time.
If my vote counts for anything, I totally agree. Our next angler rolling through in a beautiful Toyota Tundra, so you know he's got an over. And man, he's used to big performances. He's a 5-time Classic qualifier, a 4-time Bassmaster winner, holds the all-time record for the biggest winning weight of smallmouth bass, holds the all-time record for the biggest win margin, and he set it right here on Lake Fork from Summerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. What a day he had today. 32 pounds, 8 ounces. That fin freak of nature right there, a 9-pounder. Patrick Walters, no stranger to big bass, especially on Lake Fork. 2 of his Bassmaster Century belts came from this body of water, and this body of water has been very, very good to you. 32 pounds, 8 ounces today. That a 9-pounder. Giving you 50 pounds and 14 ounces, and you are on pace to get another Century belt if you can make it through to Championship Sunday, because, as people said, there's going to be anglers that are on pace to get 100 pounds and not even make it. That's how incredible this body of water is.
Yeah, absolutely. Unbelievable how crazy Lake Fork is. You know, if you get a bite here, it's a big one every single time. You know, I had a much better day today, ended up with 32 pounds. And what's crazy is I had the same bites yesterday. I just dug myself in a hole and didn't execute. So I only had 18 pounds. 32 pounds is definitely how you rally. We made some ground up. The goal tomorrow is catch us another 30 pounds, get us close to that 10 cut. And we rallied some points. So really good day.
You'll make it happen tomorrow. Great job today. He's a 7-time Classic qualifier, former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Brandon Card. Had 23 pounds, 4 ounces, giving you 51 pounds, 9 ounces. You're in 12th place currently, so you don't got to sweat it out. You know you're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, I love Lake Fork, man. This place, I've had some great events here, caught some really big bass, and, man, I just look forward to coming here every single year. You know, the goal starting this tournament was to win, but, you know, obviously if I don't win, I still want to break that century, get the century belt. I've missed it here by 5 pounds 2 different times. So hopefully we can get that century belt this week and just keep catching those big ones.
Going to get a shot. Looking forward to watching it go down. A 4-time Bassmaster winner, the back-to-back Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. 25 pounds, 10 ounces today. Gives you 47 pounds and 9 ounces. You're in 20th place currently. You going tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going. I was worried all day I wasn't going. Where else in the world do you go fishing and have close to 50 pounds and wondering if you're going to make the cut? That doesn't happen, but I sat down in the grass today. I cranked up the motor to leave here. I cranked up the motor when I came back. Said, if you're not up there in the bank, you got to be out here. So I got my Bass Mooch Solo, got my chatterbait, went to work. Could have had a really great day. That's for me, the way I like to fish, that's a good day, but I could have had a great day. It was very close. So we'll go back out tomorrow and go swinging and hopefully bring 5 big ones back. Thank you guys for coming out. Excellent, excellent crowd. Don't forget to thank your veterans. They're why we can do this.
Thank you. He's a 4-time Angler of the Year, the 2020 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Texas. Get loud for Clark Wendlet. His birthday today, so everybody in the count of 3 say happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. That was very good. Thank you. 16 pounds, 5 ounces. They said happy birthday, but unfortunately, Lake Fork did not say happy birthday to you today. But the good news is you get the weekend off so you can party all night tonight.
No, I'll come out here and work the show and watch how Texas really shows out. Because, I mean, this is an amazing facility. It's the first time I drove in here, I was like, God, this is so pretty. I mean, it's like, and I can see there's going to be a big crowd, so it's going to be fun.
It's going to be an awesome weekend. Look forward to seeing you around the expo. Next up, we have a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama. Get loud for David Gaston. 20 pounds and 9 ounces, so back-to-back 20 bags, but that's just not enough on Lake Fork, unfortunately.
It makes you feel really bad that you go out there and catch all you can, and these guys smash them so good. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, I did all I could do today.
Well, a lot of great events ahead, and I know you'll figure out this fork thing when we come back here in the future.
I sure hope we come back.
I definitely think we will. Get loud, ladies and gentlemen, a two-time Elite Series champion from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Buddy Gross. Had a giant day today, 31 pounds even, gives him 45 pounds and 13 ounces, and should have leads you right back into this event, right?
It's going to be close. You know, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ did that today because I fished exact same places, and they just showed up. So, proud of it.
Proud of you. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. He's a two-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. 30 pounds and 2 ounces here today, giving you 49 pounds and 12 ounces. So, once again, Lake Fork being pretty good to you.
Yeah, yesterday, I went fishing yesterday and just didn't ever catch any big ones. Just caught some fish, and today I turned my front looker on, turned the active target on, and trolled around and caught 30 pounds. So, apparently that's what you have to do, so I guess I'll go do it again tomorrow and see what happens.
Working out for you. See you back here tomorrow morning. He's a 5-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, the Baby Shark, Shane LaHue. Wow, I underestimate your sneakiness. 26-1 gives him 47 pounds and 5 ounces. You're going tomorrow.
Yeah, I had a little bit better day. I bounced back and forth from shallow and deep, and I got real lucky. I did an inner Iconelli and caught a 7-1 on my last cast with like 12 minutes left, so that really helps a lot. Hopefully we can get 5 of those. I'd like to crack one of these 30-pound bags. It seems like Lake Fork's giving them out left and right like Oprah.
Oh, yeah, you get a 30-pound bag. You get a 30-pound bag. He's a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff. He said that they're giving out 30-pound bags, and he wasn't lying. 33 pounds, 5 ounces today gives him a 45 pounds and 6 ounces. So a big rally here today, and that's got to feel good.
That feels a whole lot better than my 12-pound bag yesterday, let me tell you. I had a ball out there today, got a lot of bites. Hopefully we have another pretty day like this. I'm just excited to go fishing again, man.
Supposed to get better every day, so look forward to seeing you tomorrow. He's an 11-time Classic qualifier, an Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. 25 pounds and 2 ounces gives you 42 pounds and 5 ounces. You're currently in 33rd place. Is it enough?
I don't know. Looks like I'm going to be Bubble Boy. It's been pretty stressful back there waiting to see everybody come in and see what Bass Track's doing and all that. But, you know, yesterday if I'd have just caught a little more, we wouldn't be worrying about this now. But, you know, yesterday I just run that express all over the lake thinking, oh, I'll just run over here and catch one, and I'll run over here and catch one. And before I knew it, my day was gone, and I didn't have anything in the, you know, but 17 pounds. And, Dave, you know, when I get in an area and just grind it out, that's when I do my best. And that's what I did today. I just went in an area, put my head down, junk fished, and fished whatever was in front of me and ended up catching 25 pounds. So hopefully I can get a shot at it again tomorrow. If not, come see me at the Yamaha booth.
Always great to have you here. We'll try to fire through this way in quick. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier, the Prince of Palatka, Cliff Prince. 15 pounds, 3 ounces today gives you 24 pounds, 9 ounces, and you know the rest.
Yes, I do, and I'm trying to keep a smile on my face. At least we're coming to Florida for the next 2, so get to make up for 2 so-so tournaments in Texas.
Tough start, but I know you'll right the ship when we get down to Florida. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Alabama. Get loud for Elite Series rookie, Logan Parks. Rookie showing out in a big way. As I said at one point today, and we'll see how it all ends, but we had 5. There's only 10 rookies in total, 9 from the EQs. 5 of them were inside the top 10, and that one of them was you. 30 pounds, 10 ounces, an unbelievable event he's having. 53 pounds and 14 ounces, so you're definitely fishing again. 2 Elite Series events, 2 top 50 cuts. This Elite Series business pretty easy, huh?
Hey, pinch me, man. Am I dreaming? I had the most incredible day of bass fishing in my life today. The good Lord blessed me, and it was just every time I set the hook, it was a 4 or 5, 6 pounder. And, man, I love Texas. I hope that maybe next year we'll have 4 or 5 events down here.
I would love to see that myself. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. He's a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year and Elite Series champion and a 2-time Classic qualifier from Wisconsin, Jay Shakurat. 24 pounds, 8 ounces, gives you a 46-1 after 2 days of competition. How you feeling about that?
Surely that's enough, right?
I would hope.
What do you guys think? Is that enough to make the top 50? 46 pounds for 2 days? Okay. I'm hoping you guys are right, too. Didn't catch any 8-pounders today. I had a decent average. Hi to everybody back home. You know, this is my second time on Lake Fork, so last time was not so good. So if I make the cut this time, I'm very happy with it.
Always great to have you here. Another one of our Elite Series rookies. It's Doobie time. Get loud for Tim Doobie. 16 pounds, 5 ounces here today. Gives you 36 pounds, 14 ounces. So I don't think you're inside the cut this time around, but man, it's great having you on the Elite Series.
Yeah, good day out here. First time at Fork, and you guys have a beautiful lake. Not a lot of fish from where I find them, but every time you set the hook, it's a good one, and looking forward to the next one.
Always great to have you here. Let's keep him rolling through. He is a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Corbin, Kentucky. Get loud for Mike Huff. 13 pounds even. It gives him 34 pounds total and 34.3 actually. So unfortunately outside of the cut this time around. But man, Lake Fork, whether you get him or not, it's frustrating not to make the cut financially, but it's really frustrating to have to not go out there tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. This lake's just so full of big ones. I caught a 7-pounder today and only had 13 pounds, but looking forward to going home and getting refocused and ready for Florida.
It's always great to have you here. Before we bring out our next angler, I wanted to let you guys know something, because a lot of times you hear people talking about, are people watching bass fishing? Well, Lake Fork, people tune in. We've been here before. Yesterday's ratings, 20% higher than we've ever had on Lake Fork, and it was just day number 1. So your lake is getting featured around the world, and that viewership's just going to continue to go up. So thank you guys for making it what it is. Let's bring out our reigning and defending Bassmaster Classic champion, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. 20 pounds and 2 ounces today gives you 41 pounds even. And as weird as that seems, I don't know what's enough.
No, that's a go home early bag. Yeah, it was a grind for me. I'm lucky, actually, I got what I got. I saved some points, and it's a shame. I heard you mention earlier, like not getting to go out there tomorrow because it's so fun fishing this place. And I had a good shallow deal going, and I think the cold weather just kind of hurt it a little bit. And I fought it, and just I told my guy the last 2 hours we're gonna go die up there, and we ended up catching a few. If I had one more hour, I think I could have. I had a 111 or something in there. I probably could have called that one. But yeah, next up we got the Classic, so I'm looking forward to that, and get ready to try and do that again.
Love to see it happen for you. Speaking of the Classic, he's a former Classic champion. He's a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, rolling through in a Toyota Tundra from Pittsgrove, New Jersey. Go Ike for Mike Iaconelli. Mike Iaconelli has done this before many times here on Lake Fork, digging deep in that Crush City weighing bag. Get loud for Bass Fishing Hall of Famer Mike Iaconelli. That fish 7 pounds and 9 ounces. And Iaconelli has done very, very well here in Texas over the years, and just recently inducted into the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame. So let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Hold that fish high. 38 pounds and 3 ounces his total today, 16 pounds 5 ounces. So unfortunately outside of the cut, but man, that fish, anytime you catch a fish like that, it is a welcome surprise.
A lot of great memories at Lake Fork, a lot of great memories in Texas. Some of the biggest bass I ever caught in my life were here. In fact, at Lake Amistad, I caught a 12-13 in a tournament, and that's the biggest bass I've ever caught in an event. And you know, those things are magic. It never gets old. I've been doing it 30 years professionally now, and when a 7-pounder still gets your heart going, you're doing the right thing. So it was a pretty awesome day.
Always awesome to have you up here. Texas, get loud for one of your very own, an 8-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. 23 pounds even today gives him 44 pounds and 15 ounces. You're currently in 31st place. Is it enough to go tomorrow, Chris?
Yeah, I think it'll be enough to go, and I'm excited too because, I mean, what I'm seeing out there, I'm pretty familiar with this lake, and I'm seeing a lot of movement. I'm getting a lot of big followers following my lures, and if I get those things to go tomorrow, I mean, we'll scare 40 pounds. But 23 pounds and 22-something yesterday, I'll take it. Those are small bags for Lake Fork, but I'll absolutely take it. I got to go for it tomorrow. And it's crazy. Just a couple years ago, going for it on this lake is throwing giant swim baits across clay points and, you know, looking for 30, 40 pounds. Now, going for it is keeping that transducer in the water and just covering as much water as possible. So I'll do a little bit of both tomorrow.
Looking forward to seeing how it works out for you. He's your day one leader, a 4-time Classic qualifier, a former Elite Series champion from Japan, Takumi Ito. Today had 22 pounds and 9 ounces, giving him a total of 61 pounds and 10 ounces. And Takumi Ito moves into 3rd place currently. So a good day, but just not quite as good as yesterday.
Yes, so today is pretty good, but yesterday that awesome day. There's so many bass. I catch a bunch of 5, 6. It's good day, but I don't know why today is no bass. So I try to deep and shallow and deep and shallow, but it's so hard. So 22.9 is pretty good, but Lake Fork is a many giant bass. I need to more big weight tomorrow.
You are a lot of fun to watch on live today. People, who loves watching Takumi Ito? You are a lot of fun, whether you catch them or don't catch them, but you always have a good day. And I think your day's going to get a lot better because on live you were talking about a lot of things like you do. You were very hungry. What were you hoping to get?
Yes, so I'm very, very hungry. Like I want to get like a big pizza bass, so giant pepperoni, veggie special. So tomorrow I will get very like a pizza, extra large size, big fat bass. I will try to get.
Well, the Bassmaster social media department loves some Takumi Ito. Yeah. You don't have to wait for the pizza tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Look, that's a beautiful pizza. That slice right there, I'll take. Thank you. Well, is it okay if I have this? Cheers, cheers, cheers. Let's hear it for Takumi Ito. Thank you. I got one slice. He gets the whole pizza. I have no time to eat it, though. This is uncomfortable. Next up. Hold on. Let's just, everybody clap for Texas for a second. Keep clapping. I'm chewing still. All right. He's a 3-time Bassmaster winner from Maryland. Get loud for Brian Schmidt. 20 pounds and 5 ounces today gives you 41.15. Is it enough?
It's going to be really close. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to be just a little outside. You know, kind of similar to last week. Just need a little bit more, man. Hey, look, real quick. Yesterday on my last cast, I pull up on a random point here close to takeoff, and I catch a 5.11. It upgrades me almost 4 pounds. Today, I got 2 minutes to go. I pull up on a random point, throw my swim jig out, catch a 6.6 on my last cast. Upgrades me almost 5 pounds. You think I should have just fished some secondary points or main lake points? Probably would have done a lot better. I was all glued in on the way back in the backwaters and fishing for spawners I couldn't see. But most of my weight come on 2 fish out here on the lake. I don't know. On to the next one. We'll see you at the Classic, and I'm going to try to knock some hours out, get home to Maryland tomorrow.
Safe travels. I would shake your hand, but I'm busy. He is the 2023 Bassmaster Open EQ Angler of the Year from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, J.T. Tompkins. Sorry, I'm eating here. 35 pounds and an ounce today, ladies and gentlemen. That's worth me putting down my pizza. Gives you a total of 60 pounds, 14 ounces. Unbelievable when you look at not just how you're fishing, but this entire rookie class. There was a lot of hype around you guys going in this year. And before the weigh-in, it looked like unofficially we had 5 rookies in our top 10. Are you worried that the veterans are well, they're going to get ornery with you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't really know what to say, but like the rookie class, you know, it's been an amazing opportunity to be a part of it this year. You know, we got Trey McKinney. He's been just dominating these last 2 events, and he's going to keep doing that. And just, you know, that's what I'm just trying to keep pace. And, you know, having people like that around you, and it pushes me to be as good as I possibly can. And I hope it, you know, pushes the entire field to keep getting better and better and better, because there's plenty more coming. I mean, you got Tucker, Easton. I mean, there's a lot of kids coming that we're just seeing the very beginning of it, and it's just going to keep getting more and more competitive as we go, and I'm just super happy to be a part of it.
Love having you here. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From one rookie to another, from Knoxville, Tennessee, hot off a top 3 last week. Get loud for Robert G. A tough day yesterday, but a much better day today. 26 pounds an ounce. Going to finish this tournament with 28 pounds, 10 ounces, and garnered some valuable Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, and they may be the most critical points you get all year.
Yeah, I'm glad I saved some face today. Yesterday, I just had one of them days that you wish you never could have. I had 7 bites and lost 6. Couldn't make it up. I mean, everything that went wrong could have just kept going wrong. But I'm glad I rebounded today, and I'm going to take this momentum into the next one.
Always great to have you here. Great start to your rookie season. He's a 5-time Classic qualifier from South Carolina. Get loud for Todd Otten. Had 17.3, gives you 36 pounds and 6 ounces. So unfortunately outside of the cut this time around, Todd.
Yeah, I'll be headed home early, but, you know, we got Santee, the Open coming up, and I think practice starts tomorrow. So we're going to drive hard tonight and try to get close to there and see if we can do good there. But, you know, this week it's kind of disappointing. The weather had to change. Last day of practice, I got on a topwater bite here, and they was killing it, and it seemed like I knew it was going to go away, but I did catch 5 on it yesterday, and just maybe if situations be a little different, you know, things turn out different. But we're going to go to the next one and see what we can do.
Sometimes there's a sign, sometimes there's a decoy. We'll see you at the next one. A 13-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 2-time Elite Series champion, John Cruz. 5, yeah, the pizza it was good, but I'm having trouble eating it in front of people. 5 pounds, 14 ounces today, so a tough day for you.
It was embarrassing. It wasn't that tough. It was just really embarrassing to come up here and have to talk about it, to go to one of the best lakes, if not the best lake in the country for big bass, in Lake Fork. This place is really special. I hope you guys take care of it. This facility is fantastic, and I don't know if it's officially certified, but I think I have the road from the ramp out to the main road is officially the best road in Texas. If y'all haven't, y'all probably experienced that on your way in. Hands down the best road in Texas. So I might drive that back 3 or 4 times just to enjoy how smooth and flat and wide that road is. But I'm going to have a lot of miles on the road tomorrow headed home. But I'm going to have to get my head out of my rear because, you know, these are the first 2 tournaments. Didn't have 2 good tournaments at all. We've got 7 more events out there, and I want to make sure that I continue to, you know, show out and try to gain back as many points and see where we can end up by the end of the year, because it's a long season. And, man, I just thank you guys for coming out here, and thank you, Dave.
Thank you for being here. Always great to share the shades with you. He's an Elite Series rookie from Union City, Tennessee, John Garrett. Rolling through in a beautiful Toyota Tundra, John Garrett, a former Bassmaster Classic qualifier through the Bassmaster College Series, digging deep in that live well. Get loud for John Garrett. That one's 7 pounds, 2 ounces. Gives him a grand total today of 30 pounds and 4 ounces. And he's inside our cut with a total of 50 pounds, 15 ounces. Puts you in 16th place currently. And this young rookie going to be fishing with us again tomorrow, semifinal Saturday. And that is a long one there. I mean, 7-2, not a lot of 7-pounders get you an over. We've had guys letting go 9s, but that just shows how crazy this fishery is. And you did your job today, and the good news is you're not going home. You're fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the best news I've heard in a long time. I make my first Bassmaster Elite Series cut and get to go out and fish on this awesome lake again. Y'all have a fabulous lake here, full of big ones as you see, and yeah, just a blessed day.
Awesome job. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Hot of a win last week, all the way from Japan, a 2-time Elite Series champion. Get loud for Kyoya Fujita. Today, 22 pounds and 5 ounces, gives him 51 pounds, 11 ounces. You made it to Saturday.
Yeah, but no good today. 3 giant fish that came off, and no good. But I'm happy. So because I fishing tomorrow maybe. So I enjoy fishing tomorrow.
You are fishing tomorrow as far as I know, but I have to ask you about something. We hear rumors, stories. Yeah. Did you go swimming today with the fish?
Yes, but no, don't catch. Yeah.
It got away.
Yeah.
But you still went swimming.
Yeah, swimming.
Was it nice?
Yeah, good.
We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's hear it for Kyoya Fujita. Next up, we have an Elite Series champion and a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. 19 pounds, 4 ounces, a giant day yesterday. Going to give you a total of 56.10, so things a little tougher today. But, man, you got to be happy to get out there in semifinal Saturday, and it looks like things are going to get even better.
Yeah, the goal this week was just get to Saturday and then Sunday. If we can get another big bag. I didn't expect that many giant stringers, but 37 helped the cause yesterday. Today it was just totally different for me. I know what I need to do to make the right adjustments. I got some areas that I've been leaving alone. I tried to run through them today, saw a lot of big fish that are moving in there. So hopefully things will settle down tomorrow and we can catch 35 or 40.
Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a 2-time Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. Had a big day today. Yesterday a big day, but only 4 fish. He got his limit today, 30 pounds, 13 ounces, giving him a grand total of 59 pounds and an ounce, and you are inside the top 10 in 7th place. How fun is Lake Fork?
Lake Fork is unbelievable. Like, in practice, I wasn't getting many bites, but I said coming into the tournament, I'm like, if I can just catch like 5 or 6, I'm going to have a giant bag. It seems like every fish you hook out here is a big one, and you can see that with all these giant weights. And, man, this place is fun. I did a little bit of everything today. I'm kind of just fishing by the seat of my pants, honestly. I went shallow today, tried looking at them, fished out deep, fishing like 5 to 6 in between, and going to do the same thing tomorrow. Just go fish and try and figure it out as I go. But, man, super stoked, and hopefully we can crack another big bag tomorrow. Hi, everyone back home. I know Mom's back home watching. Big thanks to Dad. He's been filming this whole thing for my YouTube channel. And thank all you guys for coming out. We'll see you tomorrow.
Awesome job. Keep it rolling. He's an Elite Series rookie from Alabama. Get loud for Wesley Gore. 26 pounds, 14 ounces today. Gives you a grand total of 59 pounds even, and you're inside the top 10, and the Elite Series rookies are for real.
Well, I actually took a day off, I guess. Everybody else caught 30 today, but we're going to get back out there tomorrow and try to get them. But the rookies, they caught them really good this week. We're going to try to see if we can put 5 or 6 ups in the top 10.
Love to see that happen. Go make it happen tomorrow. He's no rookie. This is 50th season of Bassmaster competition. A 32-time Classic qualifier. A 16-time Bassmaster winner. 4-time Classic champion. The legendary Mr. Rick Clun.
Whose pizza is that?
Well, it's mine. It's mine. Takumi gave it to me, but then I had to do my job, so I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I apologize for my performance, but it is what it is. I've lived in Texas for 50 years of my life, and so it's a great state. My daughters still live here. And it's no coincidence that this lake is producing one of the biggest catches bass has seen, and so did Falcon. The coincidence is the Texas Parks and Wildlife. They've done an amazing job getting these big fish and throughout all these lakes, and made a lot of people love fishing. And the more we value something, the more humans tend to take care of it. So keep doing it. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you very much. Let's hear it for Rick Clun. He's a 5-time Classic qualifier Bassmaster Open winner from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. Corey Johnston. Good day today, 27 pounds and 9 ounces. Gives him 57 pounds of 5 ounces. Sitting in 10th place. Another shot at a championship Sunday appearance if you get him tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out there. This place is incredible. I mean, you can tell by the fish, and it's anywhere you go, you can catch a 10-pounder. So looking forward to getting out there and giving her a shot.
Go get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. He's an Elite Series champion. Took that Elite Series title at the beginning of last year from Raceland, Louisiana. Tyler Rivette had 29 pounds, 13 ounces today, giving you 61 pounds, 2 ounces, and moving you into 4th place currently. That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was an awesome day. You know, I busted 30 yesterday. Today, if I'd have landed them all, I could have busted 40. So they're out there, and good thing about this tournament, they're still out there. So I know where I'm going tomorrow, and I'm going to sit there all day, and hopefully we could get that 40-pound bag because, man, today was fun.
Love to, Dirty 30's good, but the Freaky 40 is way better.
You know, we were trying to figure out what you say with 40, so it's the Freaky 40, all right?
I guess. I mean, that's sure.
Okay. We could go with that.
Go for the Freaky 40. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 2-time Elite Series champion, former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. 18-10 today, giving you a total of 41-12. Not sure it's enough to get out there, Jamie.
No, sir, it's not. I know that. I think I'm 8 ounces shy, so it's tough, man. I had a tough practice anyways, but I made the best of it. I guess I practiced too much on the wrong end of the lake because I see nobody that's in the cracking those big bags or where I've been fishing. So I guess they're all up on the other end, and I did not spend a lot of time on that side of the lake. So I thought I could do better over here. But hey, man, you live and learn. The lakes is phenomenal. It's fishing great, apparently. I just didn't make it happen. So we'll get them next time.
I know you will. We'll see you back here at the next one. Texas, one of your very own. He's an Elite Series champion, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Temple, Texas. Frank the Tank Talley.
How are you, Dave?
60. What the? Get your hands off my pizza.
Bought me a snack.
Well, you ruined it for both of us.
Well, you slapped me like a woman. Come on.
Well, you took my pizza. You're lucky I didn't punch you.
Well, I lost the cup by 1 ounce, so I mean, I can't afford dinner.
All right.
tonight.
Well, fine. Hold on. Look, it's hard. It's very clean. We've hardly even had fish up here. Oh, my goodness. No standards whatsoever. It's good. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. Who made that?
The pizza people. I don't know. Takumi Ito gave it to me, but you can have the rest now.
Well, I just appreciate it. I didn't catch them as good as I wanted to today. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's hard to talk with pizza, isn't it? Now you see why I was sitting there. I'm a professional.
I know. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. And Texas has been great. The 2 lakes that we've been fishing are just incredible. So it showcases what we've got here. And I just want to say thank you to my family and my sponsors. I love y'all, and we'll be back on the next one in Florida.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Always good to see you. A 5-time Classic qualifier, a 2-time FLW Tour winner from Shelby, North Carolina, Team Toyota's Matt Airy. Sorry, Matt, I'm a little grumpy. I used to have pizza up here, and then Frank took it from me. But you had 19 pounds, 4 ounces today, 44 pounds and 4 ounces. Is it enough?
I think so, but man, it was a struggle today. I found one new fish at the end of the day. I've been strictly sight fishing the whole Derby, and I am flat out of fish, I can tell you that. But I found one at the end of the day, like a 4.5 pounder, caught it, and that put us up over 19, and I hope it slid in there for tomorrow. So I'm going to have to do something different. I'm going to go back and regroup. I want to say to my girls back home, Reese, Ren, my wife Emily,
Daddy looks like we're going to get to fish one more day, but we'll see you soon.
Always great to have you up here. Next up, we have a two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama, Justin Hamner. 27 pounds, 8 ounces today gives you 60 pounds, 13 ounces. You're inside the top 10, and you know you're going fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, I like fishing here.
I like it. I like watching you guys fish here. You catch them pretty good.
Yeah, today was a struggle for me. I started out like super fast and then didn't have any wind. Made that bite really tough, but we're going to get a lot of wind tomorrow, and them big girls are pulling up. So
You do like them big girls.
I like big girls.
Yeah, I like them thick with a double C. Next up from North Carolina, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, a 3-time Classic qualifier, Jake Whitaker. 15-15 today, going to give you a grand total of 35-12, and I'm sure you don't want to hear these guys talking about how good it's going to be on the weekend.
Yeah, man, we all know, man, this lake is really showing out, and the shallow fish just got me this week. They pulled me in and let me down today, but man, this place is really awesome. This facility is really cool. I got a brand new sponsor for the year, Big Peach Car Wash. So as soon as I get home, I'm taking my boat and truck, and I'm going to wash the stink off and get ready for Florida. So we'll see y'all there.
Perfect. Get all washed up. We'll see you there. He is a 2-time Elite Series champion, former Bass Nation national champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. 31 pounds and 4 ounces today, giving him a grand total of 55 pounds, 15 ounces in 15th place currently. And the good news is you get to go fishing again tomorrow.
Yeah, this place got some big ones, man. You know, I haven't been able to catch everything that I've seen. It's been tough, but you know, there's some. I've seen some really big fish. I need to get in that tundra tomorrow and bring one up here because I haven't. In all the years we fished, I've never brought one to the scales. So I've seen a few, and I got a bone to pick with a couple of them. But yeah, 31 pounds is pretty crazy. Yesterday I had 24 with a 2.6. And I'm basically scrap practice, and I'm just trying to figure it out as we go. I'm not sure what to expect. The wind's going to blow. I think they'll bite better. But this place it's incredible. I think we got to come here. I think we should just come here the whole year. Yeah. Summertime, spring, fall. I mean, it's always good. It's pretty dang good right now. But I like it when it's, you know, that ledge bite when they're on the bottom. It's kind of weird right now, but there's big fish, man. I just hope I catch one of those Lake Fort studs tomorrow.
Go get him. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. He's the 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion from Dry Creek, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. 18 pounds and 5 ounces today gives you 38 pounds and 3 ounces. And that, I mean, a good, nice fish, just not Lake Fork fish.
That gives me a ticket to work that Yamaha booth tomorrow right there while everybody's here. You know, I love this lake. I was backstage counting. I've probably spent 25 days here fishing, and I've caught 9 or 10 10-pounders in my life, and 6 of them have come from this lake. It's got them, and I love it. I mean, I love coming here. It's Skeeter Yamaha country. You know, almost every boat you see, they're running around, and a lot of them thought I was crazy today running through the trees like I was, but luckily we didn't land on anything. So just focus now on the Classic. It's not very far from the house, and you know, I would trade 2 not good finishes for 1 really good finish in Tulsa.
Would love to see it happen for you. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Tennessee. Get loud for Cole Sands. 28 pounds and 5 ounces gives you a total of 42.15. Is it enough?
Man, it's going to be close. But, man, it felt good to finally catch him. I've had a rough start to the year. Had a magical hour this morning. I caught all that in about an hour. Lost 3 more over 7, which would have looked really good on the scales. But, man, just, you know, kind of had a slow start to the year. So appreciative to my sponsors who support me. Thanks to the good Lord for today and for always blessing me. And I want to say hey to my family and my fiance.
Always great to have you here. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. From Blue Ash, Ohio, give me a little love for Alex Redwine. 15 pounds, 5 ounces, gives you 40 pounds and 10 ounces. Unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around.
Yeah, today I only had 3 fish today. I had a 6, a 7, and a 2-pounder, and
as the day went on, I just kind of got more and more in scramble mode. What was trying not to be in scramble mode, and it's like, I don't know how far I missed the cut by, but it's like, what would I do for just a 2-pound male on a bed fish, you know? But I just want to say hi to everyone back home. It was fun catching a lot of fish down here in Texas. But yeah, ran those Miller Tech batteries all up and down looking for bedding fish. Last week on Toledo Bend in the wind. Yeah, Texas, you've been good to me. I've caught a lot of big fish, but so hopefully I can get some redemption next time.
Always great to have you here. I know you're going to get loud. Hot off a win just a few weeks ago on Lake Okeechobee from Clewiston, Florida. Get loud for Scott Martin. 18 pounds even today gives him 42 pounds and an ounce and currently puts you in 51st place. So at least sorry.
Well, you know, thank goodness for that open win a couple weeks ago, you know? I mean, what a blessing. You know, I can have a lot of bad tournaments this year, but I can look back at that one and go, that was the one that really mattered because it puts me in the classic for next year. I'm able to kind of fish a little more free this year. Hadn't really worked out yet, but you know what? We've got a lot of tournaments this year, and I feel like I'm fishing pretty good. This one was a little bit of a curveball for me, but I'll tell you what, Lake Fork is awesome. I hope we come back here every single year. The weights are just incredible. But I have to say a huge shout out to Skeeter Yamaha. I put that boat through a lot, hitting stumps, crashing into things. When your equipment holds up, for this tournament, it's good equipment. The Garmin Force trolling motor is another really, I have to give a big thumbs up for that because I've hit a lot of stumps with my trolling motor and no breakage. And I know a couple other guys with other brands that have actually broken shafts this week. So, you know, big shout out to my sponsors, and we'll get them next time.
Always great to have you here. Look forward to seeing the next one. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, the sleepy assassin, Austin Felix. 8 pounds and an ounce gives you 24.15 and qualifies you to sleep in tomorrow.
I should have stayed in bed today, to be honest with you. I mean, this lake's incredible, but it's one of those deals you can be so close, and if you don't have it figured out just precisely, they really tell you because they're so educated out here. It's pretty wild. I had the opportunity for a pretty decent bag yesterday, and today I felt, it's pretty cliche, I had to swing for it and only got 3 bites. 2 of them got in the boat. Been on the road for over a month. I actually got married like 6 days before I left to head down here, so I guess I'm going to get home to Olathe a couple days early, so I'll see you guys later. 1 good one, 1 bad one. We're off to our normal start.
Always great to have you here. He's a 6-time Classic qualifier Bassmaster Open winner from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. 11-12 today gives you 35 pounds, 7 ounces, and unfortunately outside in this one.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to catch a bass on day 2. I've had 2 good starts, and I followed them up with a couple pretty rough finishes, but it happens. Today I got to watch a lot of guys catch fish, so a lot of local guys were whacking on them. It just was not meant to be, I guess, but looking forward to getting back home here. Miss my girls at home, so appreciate all the wives at home that take care of families. You guys are phenomenal. We couldn't do without you guys, and thanks for coming out. We are going to get back on track, but nothing like a slow start in Texas.
Safe travels. We'll see you at the next one. He is the only Australian ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. From Toowoomba, Australia, Fear My Heart, Carl Jacobson. 20 pounds and 2 ounces. And your #1 fan is right at the stage. Gives you a total of 28 pounds, 5 ounces. And I know this one hurts, but nothing makes it feel better than seeing that smiling face.
Yeah, 100%. Little Rivy puts everything in perspective. You know, I've learned a lot over the years that fishing, this stuff happens. You got to take the good with the bad. Sometimes you catch them, sometimes you don't. I want to come back, and I got a beautiful wife, Kayla, who just supports us, and my little girl, Riv. I got our camper. It's an incredible life. It's a dream I've dreamt of ever since I was a kid, and I'm living it. So can't be too disappointed. Went out there today, caught 20 pounds on an 8-inch swim bait, which was a lot of fun. I think you should get bonus points for that these days. But didn't turn the forward facing on long enough, and it's a big mistake these days. But we're going to stay in Texas for the next couple weeks and wait for the Classic. Bassmaster Classic's coming. My mum and my sister are flying over for it, and from Australia. So it's going to be a time. There's going to be a few Aussies there, and can't wait to be back in Tulsa and fishing my 2nd Classic. So appreciate everyone. Thanks for the support.
Looking forward to it. He's a two-time Bassmaster winner, won the first Elite Series event he fished from South Carolina, Brian New. 17-14 today gives you a grand total of 39 pounds even, and proving that Lake Fork is a phenomenal fishery, almost a 20-pound average outside of the cut. I mean, tough for you, but Lake Fork is freaking awesome, right?
To a lot of people, yes, yes. It's a thorn in my side, you know. I'm a thorn in my wife's side, but she still loves me, and this lake's a thorn in my side. So, last time I loved it. This week, not so much. I'm gonna go see how fast I can get that Falcon Yamaha on the trailer. I got to get over to Santee Cooper, a lake that does have a lot of big ones as well, and we actually get to bring them to the stage. And yeah, for the Open. And I don't know, but I tell you what, I was in a not so great mood, and I looked over, and Lisa's got a big check for me, so that definitely brought my spirits up a little bit. And yeah, Texas could have been worse.
As you said it, got a big check. A Phoenix Boats Big Bass check from our last event, a 9.8. Let's hear it for him. Go get him on Santee.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right. See you later. Next up, we have an Elite Series champion, a 5-time Classic qualifier from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. Had 23 pounds and 9 ounces today, giving him a total of 43 pounds and 10 ounces in 47th place currently. Got to hope it's enough to get out there tomorrow.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been trying to get to all week is get to Saturday. You know, I figured out a deal in practice, and the cold snap kind of killed it. And today I got to, you know, messing around trying to figure something out, you know, make the right adjustment. I put on a Buckeye Lure Davy Hype mop jig and went to flipping, and I put my 4 best fish in the boat after 1 o'clock. You know, I actually caught my best fish of the day on my last flip of the day, and I really wasn't sure if I gave myself enough time to get back. So if I make it, it's all going to be because of that last fish there at the end. But hopefully I get to go tomorrow. We'll see.
We'll fire through this quickly and find out for you. What a day he had. He's an Elite Series rookie, the youngest angler ever to qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series from Illinois. Get loud for Trey McKinney. Fishing his first event as a 19-year-old. He turned 19 on Monday, I believe. Well, 19 working out good for you today. 33 pounds and 10 ounces, giving him a grand total of 67 pounds, 5 ounces. And there is your tournament leader at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on incredible Lake Fork. Dude, what happened out there with you today? I mean, tell me about, before we even talk about the big one, tell me about, I mean, who hates losing lures here? Anyone hate losing lures? This kid's so good, he lost one and got it back. Tell me the story.
I'll tell you what, like I said, we had to make some changes today. We caught them pretty good early morning. I was like, you know what, I just had a gut feeling. Let's just go out here and let's try it. So I drive the trolling motor. I catch one go, and I'm like, that's right. And I throw the next one, and I break it off. And that kind of hurt me, you know. It hurt my spirits and everything. And I was like, you know what, it's all right. We'll go on. So we go on, come back about an hour later, and I see a dot kind of in the same area, and I fire out there. And it eats it, and I get up, I get just to lip it, and my jerkbait staring me in the face. So it was crazy. You know, he had it all the way in his mouth, the tagline and everything, and I got my jerkbait back, tied it right back on, started catching fish on it. So it was crazy.
When things like that happen, you got to start feeling like maybe this tournament is yours to win. But you can't get comfortable here, can you?
No, not with these guys, not at all. This place they're getting tougher. Today, after we kind of went trying to practice, we didn't really find anything new, really. I ran across one big one, caught an 8-pounder later in the day that really helped me. It's going to be interesting tomorrow. I feel like, you know, hopefully we can shoot for, I mean, goal's always 30, but if we can just get to the 25 mark, get kind of at least less stressed early, you know, it's going to be a great time. It's just, it's getting really tough, and they're starting to kind of dissipate. So today we had to switch up a bunch, but let's see tomorrow. We might have to adjust to see what they're doing.
How are you the world's youngest old man? You are very mature.
I don't know. All I can say is I'm blessed.
Very blessed, and it's been fun watching you. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen, your tournament leader. A 5-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. 16 pounds, 5 ounces, gives him 38 pounds total, and unfortunately outside of the cut this time around, Luke, but this is a freak farm here.
You know, it showed out big time this week. You know, the weather held out for us. We got a little cool front. Now it's warming back up. I expect they're going to keep blasting them just as normal. This lake's got them, you know, everywhere in Texas seems like it have them. You know, last week we caught them. You know, this is one thing about fishing. You can be at the highest point one week and the lowest point the next week. But you know what? We're still going to get to go to the Classic, and I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be a lot of fun. You know, going to have a lot of family and friends there. That'll be exciting, being close to home. But it's been a long 3 or 4 weeks on the road. I'm ready to get home, see my family, and hang out with them, and see my dog a little bit.
Enjoy a little downtime. We'll see you at the Bassmaster Classic. He's a former FLW Tour winner, a former Bassmaster Open winner, a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle.
You need to take a break. I'm the only guy that didn't catch 30 pounds, so I'm going to start practicing MC. Y'all give it up for Dave Mercer all the way in here from Canada. Them legs look so white, look like somebody dipped him in chalk and just brought him right on out. But sexy.
Thank you. Okay.
I mean, did you play hockey back up here in Canada? Canada?
Yeah, but you kind of have to if you live there.
Was you any good at it?
Better than you.
You ever want to just check somebody on the wall?
Sometimes.
I looked at everybody I run by today with that same kind of anger. I live scoped to noon, Dave. I had one bite.
Just so you know, they're called the boards, not the wall.
The boards?
Yeah.
The glass or the boards? Okay, I'm going to check them on the board. Lisa, is that legal? Board checking it is. Texas, what do y'all think? Should we be able to check them? Absolutely. I mean, if somebody ain't got some Band-Aids on at the end of the tournament, it ain't been a good derby. And I'm going to need some salve, like some type of cream to put on my backside because they beat the brakes off me here. I feel like I stole money from the church and my grandma caught me. Because, I mean, I have been beat each way you can be beat. Upriver, downriver, in the creeks, on the dock, scoping in the middle, hitting trees. If I hit one more gosh darn stump, I'm going to say things. When you least expect it, you hit them things. I look like a sniper shot me end over end. I'm falling down. Y'all need to put some signs up out there. I mean, how hard would it be for us to let the water down and cut them all out of here? I mean, we'll have a bonfire. I know y'all like to drink a little bit down here. We'll build the biggest fires place has ever seen. Nobody else will knock off a lower unit. Dave Mercer, he'll be able to still do what he does and check them on the board. And by the way, I had 18-1 today. Thanks to my heroics effort, I caught a 7-1 with 6 minutes left to go. So I'm not saying I'm a quitter, but I wasn't quitting, but I knew I was beat. Like I was being choked out by Chuck Liddell, and I just couldn't quite breathe. I stuck my in. Yep, did. I stuck it right there. Lisa, I love you.
That's what happens when you talk too long. They shut the mic off on you. But I don't think you can ever talk too long. G, this one's a tough one, but come back will be fun.
92nd place. That's boy, that's old right there. My name be down there. If my family's looking for me on the printout sheet, it'll be down there where the ink starts running out. It'll just be little bitty lines.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Gerald Swindle. Before we bring out this last angler, I want you to get loud, ladies and gentlemen. He's a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 4-time Bassmaster winner, defending champion back-to-back here on Lake Fork. He weighed in the 3rd biggest bag in Bassmaster history. From Longview, Texas, Lee Livesay. Today, 24 pounds and 6 ounces. His Big Fish 7-4 going to give him a total of 32-10. And Lee, I know this is not what you had planned, but we go all around the country, and we have hometown heroes everywhere. And one of the hardest things to do is to win on your home body of water. And this guy didn't just do it. He dominated the last 2 times we were here. Let's celebrate a great angler. Hopefully that makes it feel a little better.
Yeah, it does. You know, just the support, you know, not just all my family right there and friends and sponsors. It's all mixed, but all y'all out here, all y'all fans, everybody watching at home, and just the support, you know. I had 15, 20 boats follow me today when I'm in last place. You know, that's what means a lot to me is just the support I have, you know. Yesterday when I had a terrible day, you know, Casey Zobzak from 6 Cents calling me. You know, Walt from Halo Rods, Brian Robinson from Tackle Addict, man, the companies that support me and that I support, man, they got my back. You know, they call me and say, hey, don't sweat it, dude, even though I just had a terrible day, and most importantly, my wife. I was in a terrible place yesterday when I got through, and she dealt with me being a pain in the butt and brought me back there. Today I just went fishing, had fun, did some offshore and some stuff up in the grass, a braid that I like, and it's a great lake. I mean, the weights are insane. It's Lake Fork, Texas. Look at this venue, look at the crowd, and look at the weights. Y'all take care of this place. I love Lake Fork. I love Texas. And I think we're going to go have some Busch Lights right now and jam some Whiskey Myers. Thank all y'all. Thank my friends and family. Thank you, everybody. I'll see y'all at the next one.
I have a favor to ask you before you leave the stage, though. I know it is a bad day to be a Busch Light, and it's going to be a good night to hang out with Lee Livesay, to be honest. But can we make sure that you come back here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock so you can be on Fox with me?
That's what I was told. I tried to get it moved up to noon, but they said I couldn't do it, so I will be here at 9 a.m.
All right. We'll get a driver for you if we need to. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Lee Livesay, the winningest pro in the last 5 years on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our weigh-in. What a weigh-in, what a lake, and what a body of water we're fishing on. Unbelievable. I'm looking down here right now, and all the way, we keep talking about 50-pound bags, all the way down to 20th, which is the furthest I can see on this screen. It's 54 pounds, so well over 30-plus anglers on pace for 100 pounds here on this incredible fishery. This lake, I'm making a prediction right now, is going to decimate. Right now, Falcon Lake has the most century belts. By the time we leave here on Sunday, I'm predicting that Lake Fork has the most century belts in Bassmaster history. Your tournament leader, 19-year-old Trey McKinney. It's all going to go down tomorrow. We started with 102. 50 will go out tomorrow. The top 10 will fish on Championship Sunday. This is the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite.